How's it going, guys? Welcome back to TheBlueShifting and welcome back to the Adventures of Killy the Bit, our playthrough of the Uncivilized Run in Knights of the Republic. Now, today, as far as I'm aware, and assuming things go relatively smoothly, we actually should be getting off Taris today. All we have to do is break into a military base run by the Sith, somehow steal codes from them, then we have to go and take those codes to Davik and steal a ship from the kingpin of all crime on this entire planet, and then we can get away and nothing terrible could go wrong or interfere with this planet in any way. But on the good side, we've done pretty much all the side missions, so I'm pretty much all set to go. Like, I've collected all the bounties and I've gotten like pretty much everything done I need to. So we're just gonna go in here with T3's help and then we're gonna explore the place. So yeah, let's just get started, shall we?
No problem. Didn't work.
Now it's funny because like we have to use T3 to get in here, but after this I will actually be better at security than he is. Why is he zapping me? Oh. Alright.
Yes?
Boyos, let's get in here and do this.
Hey,
you can't come in here. This is a restricted area. You better tell me what you're doing here. I'm gonna hit the alarm. Let's see. Do I give her credits and not hit the alarm? Or I'm here for a meeting, don't worry, I know where I have to go. No, here, just take some money. Look, here's 50 credits, just don't hit the alarm. 50 credits? You've got a deal. The Sith have never made my life a living hell since I've been over the base. You know, it's about time someone stood up to these Sith. Just do me a favor and wait until I'm out of here before you start blasting up the place. And there we go. Money solves everything. Now, let's see. I could slice the computer, but there's really not much to be gained from that. The one thing we just don't want to do is open this door. Unless we feel really confident. Maybe I'll do it on my way out, because there's just a ton of Sith in there. What happens if she hits the alarm, they come bursting out and try and ruin your day. So, I'm going to just try and make my way through here, and we're going to burst in on all the other Sith in the area, which, by the way, let's go ahead and shield up. Oh, he's so strong. What I need to try and do is get behind them, but the problem is getting behind them in tight quarters like this is actually rather challenging. It's really the best thing to do is in a boss fight, but unfortunately also I have main character syndrome, and so oftentimes bosses will just lock onto me, which is unfortunate, but you know, we'll make it work. Oh, it's you. You're that human. Remember me? You helped me once before when the Sith tried to arrest me. Outside your apartment, do you remember? Right, I remember you. I need your help once again. The Sith are going to execute me for removing corpses from your apartment complex. Please, help me get out of the cage. What's in this for me? I have nothing to offer you other than my gratitude. Please, human, have pity on me. Alright, how do I get you out of there? Search all the panels on the wall to red off position. Then I'll be released. It's not as simple as it sounds. Switching the panel also switches the panel beside it. You must be careful if you do this, human. If you set all the panels to green on position, my cell terminates the program will engage and I'll be executed. Alright, so it's a simple puzzle. You activate a switch. There's two switches next to it. Activated. We need to make them all red. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Piece of cake. Thank you, human. I do not know what you were doing inside the military base, but I am grateful. Once again, I owe you a debt I can never repay. Now I must leave this place before the Sith discover I've escaped. If you are wise, you will do the same. If the Sith capture you, I doubt anyone else will come to set you free. Yeah, I mean, he did us some favors. I'm not going to just leave him high and dry like that. Look at her. This is actually kind of a fun little like shout out because I think we might have seen this before, but what these are, they're effectively exosuits. They're dive suits / space suits, and those are going to become very important in the future. Oh dear. Okay. Okay. We're going to have to be very careful. Don't shut the mine off. You idiot. Well, that was not... I did not think that was the room that it was. I would have been a bit more prepared. I remember this room being terrible. Did not realize that the layout was like that. I've always gone about this a little differently, so I'm just lucky they were all clustered together like that with that grenade throw. Now, we're gonna have to be tactical about this. Nope, I need that. What does Bridget's belt do, actually? Yeah, no. The cardio regulator's better at the minute. Now, instead of Carth Blaster, we're gonna add Ion Blaster. That'll mess up some droids. There he is, our big boy. And just for emphasis, we're locked in with him. But you fool. Oh, my shield's gone. Okay. So, first thing first. Yeah, I'll use an ion grenade. And I want you to use a shield disruptor, because that'll stun droids. And I need you to focus on the turrets. Go.
Yes?
Or maybe I'll focus on the turrets. Wow. I've never had this fight go that smoothly. Holy crap, Zaalbar, you're freaking insane. Every time I remember playing this game, that guy kicked my butt. And this time, he was a pushover. Of course, that doesn't change the fact that the next fight is absolutely gonna wreck us. But, you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. This is probably the hardest fight of the entire planet. The only exception being, like, the final boss before we leave. But that fight's kind of a gimmick, and so I should actually be able to get through it no problem. But this fight's a doozy.
Who dares to break my meditation? You will pay for interrupting my... Wait. I sense the Force is strong with you. Very strong. Who would have thought a Force adept could be found on this insignificant planet? But your talent is no match for a disciple of the dark side.
Wait, you must be making stuff up. I've never heard in my life that I've been good at the Force. I've been talking with Jedi, and they've said nothing about this. I don't even care anyway. It's all just a bunch of hogwash. You're just trying to explain why somebody who looks so incompetent could actually come in here and threaten you. But I'm not saying these two things. You Sith must be brought to judgment for all the blood you spilled. I'm gonna enjoy... None of these options fit Killy the Bid. But, based on what he's saying, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Ah, yes. Feed the hatred and anger within yourself. Call upon the power of the dark side. But not even that can save you now.
Oh, no.
This meeting is a stroke of luck for me. My master will surely reward me with my lightsaber once I kill you.
It's not dark side for me. I just simply don't believe the hogwash. Now, Zaalbar, I need you to be, like, engaged. And droid, I need you to stun him. If you can stun him, we'll be all set. Perfect. Now I get behind him, and I blast him in the back with my sneak attacks. This is the best fight I've ever seen. Oh my gosh, we destroyed him. That was freaking amazing. Strength Gauntlet, Neural Band, General Amplifier, Taris launch codes. Fetch. Oh my gosh. I keep talking about all these fights that we're doing, and then like I get to them and I just breeze right through them. Sneak attack is freaking nuts. I've always known it's a powerful mechanic, but in D&D, it's amazing. In fact, I've got a campaign I'm running right now, and I have a rogue character, and in that game, he's pretty much built himself so that he can trigger attacks of opportunity. In 5th edition, attacks of opportunity are not attacks of opportunity. Attacking with advantage. It's pretty much it's where you get advantageous. You get to roll 2 dice to see, and you take the better of the 2 for the result. Whenever a rogue does that, they get to do a sneak attack, and he's kind of got this setup that just makes it so that he can get those to fire really easily. It's not that hard, honestly, and he just gets to throw out so much damage. He doesn't even need magic items or anything. And so, like, I've always known sneak attacks can be really powerful in the D20 system, but I've never seen it in this game. Because every time I played this game, I've always gone down the Jedi route, you know? Like, and even when I wasn't, playing as scoundrels, it's really tough at first. Like, it might not have seemed like it playing through this Uncivilized run so far, But because, like, if you don't know the game, and when I started this out, like, I was super young, when this first came out, I got to play it. I didn't know the system that well. I didn't know how to manipulate the numbers. So playing a scoundrel just felt like you're playing a nerfed soldier. But that right there, getting him stunned, getting behind him, and getting the sneak attack damage. You see, I just melted his health bar. That's supposed to be one of the toughest fights in this game. And I frankly have had harder times with like the grunts that we've run into, like in the hallways leading up to him. Beautiful. Zaalbar, you are also amazing. Thank you so much. And T3, the fact that you were able to stun a Sith, I might have to keep you around. Like, that stealth gray is no freaking joke, apparently. I'm sure things will be able to resist it later, but for now, that was amazing. Oh, let's check out the gear we got, too. So I have this Achani fiber armor that is really good for my stats and bonuses, but I got this light battle armor. Max dex 7, so this is terrible for me, but it's medium armor, so that'd be really good for somebody else. But no, this Achani fiber armor has the same defense bonus, but lets me keep more of my dexterity bonus. So pretty much right now, I'd say, because I just got my dexterity up to 20, and I'm getting a boosted to 21, but like, as it stands, I think my armor at 26 is about capped that I can get at the second. There might be ways for me to get around it, but for now, that's pretty much good. Now, I also got strength gauntlets, and that's obviously going to boost strength, and we need that to be in the hands of our Wookiee. So that's going to make him stronger, make him hit harder. Yeah, he's got 21 strength. So now next time he levels up his strength, he'll get that extra boost there. So that's really, really good. All right, so we can head out. That was stupidly, hilariously easy, those last two fights. Like, why is it that the bosses were that much harder? It's amazing. But anyway, that's the base clear, so now we can leave.
On behalf of Gadden, I want to offer the thanks of all the hidden Vex. You rode like a true champion in the swoop race. I'm sorry Gadden can't be here to thank you in person, but he's retired to the safety of his private chambers. I'm afraid he's grieving over Brejik's death.
So I came back to the base because I've never actually come back here before, so I'm curious to see what's going on. But Brejik betrayed him.
Even so, I think Gadden hoped that somehow Brejik could be made to realize the error of his ways. Despite everything he had done, Gadden probably would have forgiven him. Brejik violated the customs and traditions of Taris. He dishonored himself by refusing to honor his wager. He got what he deserved. Even Gadden has to realize that. But he isn't out of danger yet. The surviving Vulkars will still want him dead. He's a prime target now, as are you. You better be careful out on the streets.
I will. I'm pretty sure I can handle myself, though. Now, what happens if I try and go back here? Let me save so I don't accidentally ruin everything. So if I try and go back here, that's just...
No problem. Didn't work. No problem. Didn't work.
Dang it. Maybe it's a way to try and keep you from doing double jeopardy, that once you pick your, like, side in the race, that, like, you just don't get access to him anymore, so you literally can't find him and kill him. Like, it's going to seal the back of the base up, so I can't, like, accidentally go and kill him.
No problem. Didn't work. No problem. Didn't work.
Yeah. No exploitees here today. Not like, I mean, it'd be really interesting if I could, but I've never tried coming back here afterwards. But it makes sense. Like, I figured I could come back and ask for like a reward or something. All right, Candrass, I think it's time for us to chat.
I figured you'd be back. Neither of us is getting off this planet unless we work together. Now, I know the Sith military base had a break-in.
Oh yeah.
And I know it was you.
Mm-hmm.
I know you've got those departure codes I need. So what do you say? We join forces, and I can get you inside Davik's base, and right to the Ebon Hawk. We can go right now.
Alright, let's join up. How are you gonna get me inside Davik's estate?
Davik's always looking to recruit new talent. I'll tell him how you won that swoop race, and mention that you're interested in working for the exchange. I'll say I brought you in so he could check you out. He'll have you stay at his estate for a couple of days while he runs some background checks on you. That's standard procedure. While Davik's checking you out, we steal the Ebon Hawk and escape Taris. Come on, I've got an airspeeder nearby to take us to Davik's estate. The sooner we're off Taris, the better.
Gotcha. Candrass has joined your party. He has a special cybernetic implant that regenerates minor wounds. Let's click the response to go to the party selection screen. Alright, so I have to take him. So I also have to take Zaalbar, because he's the muscle, and he's got a big gun. Which is going to be great, But if we have too many people with just guns, we're going to be in trouble. Yes. Ah.
You summoned me, Lord Malak.
The search for Bastila is taking too long. We cannot risk her escaping Taris. Destroy the entire planet.
The entire planet, Lord Malak? But there are billions of people on Taris. We'd be slaughtering countless innocent civilians, not to mention our own men still on the surface.
Your predecessor once made the mistake of questioning my orders, Admiral. Surely you are not so foolish as to make the same mistake.
Of course not, my Lord Malak. I will do as you command, but it will take several hours to position our fleet.
Then I suggest you begin immediately. You are dismissed, Admiral.
Yes, Lord Malak.
I absolutely love that clip, and I'll talk about it in a second.
So, Candaris, I see you've brought someone with you. Most intriguing, if I do say so myself. You usually travel alone.
It's not like you to take on partners, Candaris. You're getting soft.
Watch yourself, Callow. You may be the newest Cath Hound in the pack, but you aren't top dog yet.
Enough. I won't have my top two men killing each other. That's not good business. I'm sure Candaris has an explanation as to why he's not working solo anymore.
This is a special case, Davik. I ran into someone the Exchange might want to recruit. You may have heard something of their exploits already.
Ah, yes. Now I recognize your companion. The rider who won the big swoop race. Very impressive, as was your display in the rather heated battle afterwards.
Let's see. It was nothing I couldn't handle.
You know, Candaris was right. The Exchange is always looking for new talent. You could have a bright future with our organization. With a recommendation from Candaris and a thorough background check, you could become part of the Exchange. Many would kill to prove themselves worthy of this honor.
I mean, it sounds very interesting. Like, it's right up Killy the Bid's scope. I mean, Davik seems like a bleh, like he seems alright. I'd prefer to work for somebody else, but the Exchange itself, that's not too bad. The offer intrigues me, Davik.
Come with me. I will give you a tour of my operations. I'm certain you'll be most impressed. Ah, there she is, the Ebon Hawk, my pride and joy, the fastest ship in the Outer Rim. Note the state-of-the-art security system I've had installed to protect her. The shields are completely impregnable. Nobody can get past them without the codes to try and steal my baby. Unfortunately, the Sith military blockade has grounded my vessel. The Ebon Hawk can outrun any vessel in the galaxy. But even she isn't fast enough to avoid the auto-targeting laser cannons of the orbiting Sith fleet. I am, of course, working on acquiring the Sith departure codes so that I may come and go as I please. However, progress has been slow. But we should continue our tour.
Ah, the Ebon Hawk, I love that ship.
These will be your accommodations. The slave quarters are just down the hall. If you need anything during your stay, food, a massage, feel free to call upon their services. If all goes well with your background check, you will be invited to join the Exchange. I'd advise you to accept the offer when it comes, or suffer the dire consequences of refusal.
I'm looking forward to working with you, Davik.
You will stay in these rooms as my guest for the next few days. I will not accept no for an answer. Feel free to visit the slave quarters at any time during your stay. I must warn you that if you are found anywhere outside the guest wing during your stay, or if you bother my other guests, my security forces will deal with you most harshly. I will return after the investigation into your background is complete. Until then, make yourself comfortable. Come, Callow. Let us leave our guests in peace.
Farewell. Goodbye.
Okay, we're inside. Now all we have to do is figure out a way to get past the Ebon Hawk security system, and we can get the rest of your group off this planet. No sense waiting around here, though. The sooner we get off Taris, the better.
Agreed. Alright, now to check out Kandris. Kandris is awesome. So, well, first let's go over his equipment he comes in. He just has clothing. We're going to fix that. But he has this, the Ordo Repeating Blaster. 2 to 11. It fires a lot. It's unupgradable. It's freaking humongous. It's pretty much like it's like a hand cannon or a Gatling gun. But he's very severely under-equipped, so we gotta fix that. All right, there's our boy.
What?
Dressed up in the best armor we can give him at the minute. But yeah, so his gun will shoot insane amounts. It's pretty much a hand cannon. But yeah, we are going to now proceed to explore this place and go places we're not supposed to. But we can start with the stuff where we can handle, the stuff that we've been told we can enjoy. The slaves' quarters.
Welcome to the slave quarters, Master. Here we have succulent fruits and berries to tempt your palate, as well as luxurious baths to soothe your aches and pains.
Now this is my kind of place.
Would you like a relaxing massage? Whatever your desire, we are here to serve.
I'd love a massage right now.
As you wish, Master. You will find this most relaxing if you would come with me into the massage room at the back.
Massage?
I trust you are satisfied with the service. I have received many compliments on my skills from previous clients.
Yeah, it's everything I ever dreamed. You're truly an expert in your craft. Or it's pathetic. It wasn't. Maybe I was hoping for more. It wasn't as fulfilling as I hoped. Something seemed to be lacking.
Please, I beg you, don't tell Davik you are displeased with me. He punishes those slaves who do not satisfy his guests.
See, I don't like slavery. I think Killy the Bid would be like, all right, look, slavery is a thing. If it's just happening away from me, I don't mind. But it's not a fan. Ultimately, I won't say anything if you answer my questions.
I have no wish to be beaten by Davik, so I will tell you all I know. I hope it is enough to buy your mercy. Davik rarely lets us leave the slave quarters. We only know what we hear from Davik's guests. Recently, they've all been talking about poor Hudro. He was caught trying to steal some spice from the lab. Normally, Hudro is allowed to get away with things like that because he's Davik's personal pilot for the Ebon Hawk. But since the Sith have grounded every ship on the planet, Hudro doesn't get any more special treatment. They've locked him up in Davik's torture chambers.
Where's the torture chamber?
I think you can get there through the hall behind the west door of Davik's throne room. Just keep going west from the slave quarters and you'll see the throne room. But Davik's certain to have guards patrolling the area. If you leave the guest wing, they'll shoot you on sight. Please, I don't know anything else.
I'll be going now.
Of course. Return whenever you wish to partake of what is offered here. We exist only to serve you.
All right. Well, I was able to get some solid answers, so that worked out really well. Now, to start shaking things up, because we're pretty much just going to kick the hornet's nest with this one. But the guy who was being tortured, he was the pilot. Good chance he'll have the codes.
No problem. Got it.
Ooh, look at this room. It's like a Rancor head on the wall.
Got it.
Pazak card.
No problem. Got it.
Data pad. Pazak cards. Alright, so what's this data pad say on it? A data pad containing a record of Calo Nord's trophy kills, sentient and otherwise. The last entry is an account of a recent Rancor hunt. What the Rancor lacked in intelligence made it for in size, strength, and ferocity. Conventional blasters were all but useless against its impenetrable hide, and I was forced to resort to a more unorthodox method of bringing the beast down. Some well-placed mines near the watering hole were the first step, the explosions hurting the creature into the dead-end canyon where I lay in wait, perched among the rocks. As soon as the Rancor was below me, I dropped onto its massive neck and it reared back, bucking and clawing in an effort to dislodge me, but I had the perfect position. Unable to shake me, the monster opened its mouth in an outraged howl, and I was able to flip several frag grenades down its gaping maw. The explosion blew me clear off the shredded corpse, but luckily the head was still intact. If I take it to Taris, I'm sure Davik will mount it onto the trophy room, along with the other heads I've collected for him. Davik also expressed interest in hiring me. May take him up on his offer, even though I still have yet to claim the greatest hunting trophy of all, a pearl from one of the crate dragons of Tatooine. Very nice. It's funny that, so crate dragons and crate dragon pearls, like if you've seen like Mandalorian and the Boba Fett shows, like these are things that are in canon now, but I believe crate dragons and crate dragon pearls, I'm pretty sure started in this game. I don't know for sure, but I think so.
No problem. Got it.
Who are you? Why are you here? Get out or we call guards. Sorry, wrong room. Get out! Don't bother me no more. I'm pretty sure I can just walk right past him if I don't talk to him. Yeah, I can just walk in, take his stuff, and leave. If I talk to him again, I think he calls the guards. But as long as I don't talk to him again, we're fine.
No problem.
Hey, what's the idea of barging in here? Get out of here or I'll call the guards.
Pudu.
The guards? Slaves aren't allowed in the slave quarters. I can't let them see me here.
Hey, baby, wait. I wasn't actually going... Damn it! Okay, great. You just scared off my date for the night, so you better explain yourself before I lose my temper and call the guards.
Sorry I wrecked your night. Here's 50 credits for the inconvenience.
Okay, I guess it was an honest mistake. Give me the credits and I'll forget this ever happened. You better pay more attention to where you're going. Opening the wrong door around here can get you killed. Now get out of here and don't bother me again.
Lost 50 credits, but I think I can also walk past him, open his locker. So I lost credits in the exchange, but it's still good to be exploring. And this is my room, so we are ready to go. Alright, boys. All set? Who puts a throne, like, who has a throne room with a chair in the middle of the room? I don't understand that layout. Oh, fetch! Oh, this is the torture chamber, because like, there's a guy in a cage who looks like he's in extreme pain. And a torture droid that I'm shooting at right now. My abilities of deduction tell me that I must be up to something. Hey, boy. Okay, cage droids.
Thank you. You have no idea what it was like in that torture cage. I don't know how much more I could take before going mad.
Alright, so now that you're free, there's a matter of a little something.
I used to be the pilot of the Ebon Hawk, Davik's flagship. I know the codes to disable the security system protecting it. I'll load them onto your datapad now. You can use those codes to steal the Ebon Hawk right out of its hangar. Sell it to the highest bidder, ransom it back to Davik. Whatever you do, you'll make thousands.
I mean, it's a car. I better make more than thousands. I mean, not a car. It's a space car. Alright, you're free to go now. That's exactly what I wanted.
It won't be long until Davik figures out I'm free. I have to get out of this base before that happens.
Yeah, see, Davik, he's not the best kingpin. I mean, he's great with...
We've got what we came for. We should get going.
He's great with the threats. He's great with this, with like, you know, like putting pressure on. But like, I don't know. It just seems silly. By the way, oh, intro video. I totally forgot about that. So we're talking about Malik. I kind of introduced him and showed him he's going to bomb the planet. I love the music. I think that the design of the ship was cool. It kind of heralds to what would later become like inspiration for like the fleet that's made by the Empire. But you can also see it has its own unique design where it feels like everything looks like Star Destroyers and both Star Wars stuff, like even other games and stuff that take place in different time periods. Still a lot of it looks like Star Destroyers. So to have a ship that like has some base, like a basic, like the bridge location and shape kind of is reminiscent of a Star Destroyer. The ship itself is very unique in its design. I think Malik is given a disservice by having him have his voice box. I mean, it's the mechanized voice sounds cool. It always sounds cool. It's very Space Marine-esque, and it has like a level of inhumanity to it. But I think he would have been creeper creepier if he were a normal person without like a grievous mouth injury that talked like a normal individual who casually just says, oh, go kill billions of people on this planet. You know, like, I think that'd be a little more chilling. But instead, they kind of went the, like, oh, this guy is clearly evil because he's reminiscent of Darth Vader. I think it's a trope that Star Wars should let go of. Darth Vader was great because he was Darth Vader. It's not that you have to have a roboticized Force user to make a good Star Wars villain. Anyway, just my little gripe there. Like, it was very much a tangential thing, but I feel like it had to be said. Alright, so we got the ship's codes, we got everything we need, now we just gotta clear out the rest of this base, and we are out of here. Alright, get to the ship.
Damn those Sith, they're bombing the whole planet. I knew they'd turn on us sooner or... Wow, look what we got here.
There's literally
Jeez,
explosion lasers coming from space,
so,
now.
You figured you'd just steal my ship for your getaway and leave me high and dry while the Sith turn the planet into dust? Sorry, but that ain't gonna happen.
I'll take care of them, Davik. I've been looking forward to this for a long time.
Make it quick, Carlo. The Sith mean business. If we don't get to our ships and find somewhere safe, the bombs they're dropping will kill us all.
Alright, so, now I want sonic grenade.
What?
Disengage. Now go up behind Davik. Oh, what the fetch? I died?
What?
Why did I die? Well, this suddenly turned into a bit of a disaster. Holy crap, Davik's freaking strong.
You may have me outnumbered and outgunned, but if I'm going down, I'm taking all of you with me. This thermal detonator will blow us all to bits.
Lovely. Just run away, quickly!
Damn those Sith! They'll bring this whole hangar down around our ears.
Alright. I am literally on my last legs, and I don't want to be dying. Yeah. Oh, no! Davik's warsuit, his blaster. Okay. I need to heal, and then because apparently we just take damage over time here.
Yes?
Okay. Run. No!
Yeah?
What the fetch is happening?
Sure.
Okay. Advanced. No! Fine! Fine! I'm just gonna run to the ship. Get board the Ebon Hawk.
Let's get this ship fired up. We'll pick up the rest of your friends and then we'll have to get off this planet.
Taris is defenseless against our assault, Lord Malak. They are offering no resistance. The city is in ruins.
Resume the bombardment, Commander. Wipe this pathetic planet from the face of the galaxy.
freaking nuts. Could you imagine that?
Plot a course for Dantooine. There's a Jedi enclave there where we can find refuge.
Incoming fighters!
Quickly, to the gun turrets. You have to hold the Sith fighters off until we get those hyperspace coordinates punched in.
And welcome to the worst minigame of the game. Come on. Work, game, work. It starts them off coming at you like right away, so you can, if you just click the like, fire right like as it's loading in, you can usually get most of them. I do like the set piece, the skybox though. The skybox is great. Ah, turning is so slow. Down. One more. There we go.
Dantooine. Seems like a lifetime since I last set foot on her surface. Though in truth, it's only been a few months. We should be safe from Malak here. For now, at least.
Safe? You saw what his fleet did to Taris. There wasn't a building over 2 stories high left standing. They turned the planet into one big pile of rubble.
Even the Sith would think twice before attacking Dantooine. There are many Jedi here, including several of the most powerful masters of the Order. There is great strength within this place.
Okay, first of all, let's just talk about what just happened, okay? He bombarded a planet to smithereens. We saw that. I think it's the first time we've ever seen like a true war crime besides like the blasting of Alderaan in Star Wars. I mean, you see them in some of the media, right? But that was like blatant war crime. That's freaking messed up. And yeah, but we flew away. I love the cinematics. The cutscenes were great. The ship combat is terrible, but it makes sense. It's a Star Wars thing. It's kind of nice it's in here. Unfortunately, I think we accidentally skipped a different cutscene because I think there's supposed to be a jump to light speed cutscene that just seemed to not play. I don't know if that's the game or maybe I was clicking too much. I don't know. I was trying not to overclick anything, but yeah. Sorry, the cursor's in the way. But yeah, so we are now on our way to Dantooine. We barely escaped by the skin of our teeth, but we got the cool ship, and now we go. I think Carth has a point. We should keep moving, because here's the thing. Bastila, can Jedi stop orbital bombardments? I don't think so.
We can't just keep running. Malak will find us eventually. We need to regroup. We need a plan. We can get supplies here and recuperate. The Academy is a place of mental and spiritual healing. Something we could all use after what we've been through.
Maybe you're right. It isn't easy to witness the annihilation of an entire planet. I know Mission must be taking it pretty hard.
She will find a way to come to terms with her grief. She's stronger than she appears. We just need to give her time. Now I must go speak with the Council. I need their advice on recent developments. After I've met with them, I will meet you outside the ship.
Gotcha. That's pretty. I like Dantooine as a planet. It's a beautiful location and well developed. Look at that. It's too flat, but other than that, it's wonderful. The Ebon Hawk just feels right at home here, too.
I've spoken briefly with the Council. They request an audience with you. We should go at once.
An audience with the Jedi Council? It's pretty unusual for someone who isn't even a Jedi. What's this about, Bastila?
I'm sorry, Carth, but I cannot tell you. All I ask is that you trust in the Force and the wisdom of the Council.
Well, I don't like being left out of the loop, but I'm not looking to get you in any trouble with the Jedi Masters. We'll do things your way for a while.
Come, they're expecting us. I will lead you to the Council chambers.
Until you've talked to the Jedi Council, you've been able to switch characters in and out of the party. Sounds good. But we are going to have to end here for today. But this is where we're going to end for tonight. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was a fun episode. We are officially off Taris, and the beginning of the true Uncivilized Run starts here. I'll talk about that more next time in detail, but long story short, There's going to be this is where most people are going to never touch a blaster again. And we're doing the complete opposite because hoity-toity Jedi, it's all a bunch of nonsense. Just get out of here. It's a bunch of nonsense. You can't even stay away from my monologuing. But look at this. Look at our ship. The Ebon Hawk. I love it. I actually love it more than the Millennium Falcon. Some people might say that's heresy as a Star Wars fan. I love it. I think the design looks good. It follows a very similar build pattern and stylization to the Millennium Falcon. But you can tell it's just made with purpose, and I just think it just looks sleek and it looks fun. It looks like it'd be enjoyable to fly, and like whilst it's very obviously this series of games version of the Millennium Falcon, it feels like it has its own identity still. I love it. I love it so much. But anyway, we'll get to that next week. So get out of here. Thank you so much. Hope you guys enjoy. Thank you especially to the patrons who help make this even more possible, help me to enjoy and be able to make this great content. It's wonderful to be able to be doing this and sharing this with you. So thank you for your patience. Hope you guys are having a great week. And until next video watching me, I've seen you next. I'll see you there.